When you were first conceived as a fertilized egg, you acquired 24,000 genes, 12,000 or so from each parent. A gene is a stretch of DNA that codes for a protein. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. And so if you think of genes as words that spell out proteins, then DNA is the alphabet of life, And DNA is basically base pairs that are identified as adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine, ATCG. So there are 4 alphabets of life and innumerable genes that are spelled out by those 4 alphabets. Genes are the word that spells out the flesh, and ATCG are the alphabet. ATCG, on the other hand, are made of atoms, and 96% of these are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. The remaining 4% are from the rest of the periodic table, or more or less the rest of the periodic table. So where did the atoms come from? The atoms were forged in the crucible of burning stars as giant stars exhaust their thermonuclear energy and burn themselves into the heat death of absolute zero, or the singularity. Then hydrogen and helium, which were created at the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago, or a little thereafter, they fuse to make the heavier atoms in your body. Some astrobiologists even suggest that 50% of the atoms are from the Milky Way galaxy, 50% of the atoms in your body. The rest come from other galaxies, and there are 2 trillion galaxies. So the rest come from other galaxies sucked into our galaxy by a phenomenon called gravitational wind. Okay, so you right now, squeezed into the volume of a body, the span of a lifetime, enclosed in a bag of flesh and bones, actually are born in the crucible of burning stars. That's your actual birth date. And then on our planet, life has existed for about 2.8 billion years. And in your body right now is the genetic information of all life on this planet. You can't move your hands or speak or sense anything or have any experience without the help of your ancestors. They are alive right now as genetic activity in your body. All your ancestors, human, animal, primates, rodents, plants, bacteria, they're all ancestors. And it's very clear, 65% of the genes in your body are the same as a banana, 80% the same as a mouse, on and on, 98 point something percent the same as a primate. But primates have not produced Shakespeare or Einstein or Newton or Beethoven or the great sages of the Upanishads. So that 1% genetic information spelled with the same alphabet is the quantum leap of stardust becoming self-aware as the universe. So who are you? You are the entire history of the universe and of life on this planet in that body. As I said previously, squeezed into the volume of a body and the span of a lifetime, packaged in this changing bag of flesh and bones. That's our identity. But as soon as you get a name, as soon as somebody says, that's Deepak, that's Susan, that's whoever, Miriam, as soon as you get a name, you assume a false fictional identity in this collective dreamscape that is projected as a 3D printout. The universe is a 3D printout in a digital workshop in a non-local field of infinite possibilities. And metaverse and augmented reality is now expanding the range of experience in this dreamscape for all of us, for all us as fictional characters. But if we forget our false identity, if we forget our true identity and assume only this identity, then we will inevitably at some point suffer grasping, clinging, recoiling, identifying with the ego, false identity, not knowing who we are the cause of all human suffering. Go back to our true identity as infinite possibilities, infinite creativity, infinite correlation or synchronicity, unpredictability, and the source of attention and intention. And you will discover the secret to liberation. I hope this makes sense. Let me know.